Shalom to Assa, founder of ILAN. So you're here visiting Israel. Please tell us first about ILAN.
Sure, thank you, Yoni. ILAN is a foundation that we started in 2018, with the purpose of strengthening the relation between Israel and the Latin American countries. Israel is a country that has flourished through innovation, and we want to make it also that's the story of the Latin American people. So by doing so, we believe that we can encourage more participants, more business, and more better relation for the Israeli people in the Latin America as well.
Now we're familiar with pro-Israeli organizations in North America. Why is it important to focus on the Latin American communities as well?
Well, Latin America is comprised of 31 countries with 700 million people. And as well, in the United States, you have 60 million Latinos. This is the biggest growing community that in 20 years is going to be over 100 million. So 20 years from now, in the United States, 1 of every 3 Americans is going to be to Latino origin. So it's very important that we strengthen as Israelis and as Israel the relation not only with the Latin American countries but as well as with the Latinos that live in the United States, and that's what we do in Latin.
And it's a lot about connections and business.
Well, we do it by different ways. The first way, we do delegations to Israel. We bring to Israel, from government officials, business people, academia, for them to see and to learn what is Israel and what is the innovation that is happening in this country. That is one way. The second way we do it is by awarding those innovators, both from Latin America and Israel, and making a community of innovators that will work together for improve the people's life.
Tell us about the delegation you're here with this time.
Well, we came with a delegation of 23 people from Latin America, people from Costa Rica, Chile, Guatemala, also in the United States, as well as with innovators that received the ILAN Awards in 2020 and 2021. And what we're doing here today at the beautiful Perez Center is we just finished a beautiful event where we award 7 Israeli innovators that have done beautiful projects that had impact in Latin America, from the education to science, medicine, peace, and others. 7 different projects, and we are very happy to do so.
On a personal note, your family is originally from Syria. Your father fought in the IDF. How does your personal story connect to what you're doing here today?
Well, yes, my grandfather was the chief rabbi of Damascus, Syria. And my father, he left Syria in 1948 after, a terrorist attempt in a Jewish synagogue that, massacred about 70 people. He came to Israel, he joined the army, he fought the War of Independence, and then, he came to Mexico, invited by a friend about 10 years after, and he loved the country, and he met my mother. And this is how, I grew up in Mexico. But my father always had a very strong line. And he used to tell me, he says, Isaac, a Jew that doesn't do something for Israel, he wasted his life. So we founded ILAN on that vision, that we have always as Jewish people to support Israel, and we are doing in this time by connecting also Israel with Latin America and also supporting the beautiful countries where we live in Latin America.
Assa, founder of ILAN, thank you very much.
Thank you.